Okay, so I've never had to walk away because I've never been a Democrat, but I saw this movement and I really wanted to add my input. Growing up, I never was associated with either party. My parents were never, Democrat. They were never Republican. They always were kind of just like in the middle. They're independents, and that's how I was raised, is to be an independent thinker. And my beliefs don't perfectly align with Republicans, nor did they ever perfectly align with Democrats. So I've always kind of been more centered. But up in the past couple years especially, I find that I've really, even though I'm still centered and I'm slightly conservative, I am completely anti-left. And that doesn't mean I disagree with, or I hate everybody that is on the left, but I hate what the left has become and what it stands for. For example, the first time that I really started getting red flags going up was probably in between the time of Obama's second term and whenever Trump was against Hillary. In between that time, I started getting red flags like, wow, the left is really pushing it, because I'm okay. Everybody has different opinions. Everybody's allowed to think differently. And that's okay. That's the beauty of America. We all have different opinions. Where the problem starts is whenever you start believing that your way is the only right way, and anybody that disagrees with you is a Nazi, is anti-woman, is anti-LGBT, is hateful, is racist. That's where I draw the line. And the big moment for me that I really, even though like I said I've been an independent forever, the big moment for me that I really was like, I will never ever want to associate myself with the left, is Donald Trump being elected. And I think it was because the whole time that he was up against Hillary, as you all know, the media was painting a different picture than what was actually happening. All of these polls that they were showing that was going on during pre-election was showing there's no chance Donald Trump could win. Hillary's going to be the next president. And it just was like always in your face, always in your face. Hillary's going to win. Liberals, Democrats, everything was anti-Donald Trump. And then he won, and all of my friends on my Facebook and even some of my family members instantly became hateful. Pure hateful. I had people wish that they would see America fail just so they didn't have to see Donald Trump succeed, which is like the most un-American thing that you could possibly do. But I've had family cut me off, people that, they completely, anybody that I'm associated with that is on the left are some of the most judgmental people I have ever met in my life. And they want to tell you that you're hateful, that you're all of these terrible things. And I think that's why Brandon's video really stuck with me, is because I related, even though I'm not a minority as far as, I'm obviously a white female. Even though Democrats want to tell me because I'm a female, I'm automatically set back in life because I'm not a man. I'm not a minority, but I've experienced firsthand, people, tell me, oh, you have to be heartless, you have to be this, you have to be that, because I didn't agree with Democratic ideologies. And I'm not at all. But like that's where it really hit home for me, is, my problem is, the Democrats, I appreciate that everybody's entitled to their own thoughts, to their own opinions, but the moment you start telling people that they are bad people, that there is something intrinsically wrong with them as human beings because their views don't align with your party views, then your party shouldn't exist. It's wrong. It's wrong. That's socialism in the making. And, I want nothing to do with that. So, I 100% I support WalkAway. And, I really hope to see other people speaking out, because my Facebook, it's like everybody is so brave to be liberal. Everybody is so brave to bash Donald Trump. Everybody is so brave to blame every white person in this world for everything. And it's not right anymore. And I'm sick of having conservative friends who are afraid to speak up and afraid to say, you guys, this is wrong. You're not right about everything. I have friends that are afraid to speak up because of the hate that they get because liberals are so bold, you know, to criticize everybody else. So, you know, speak up. Don't be afraid to walk away. Don't be afraid to stand up for what you believe in. And more than anything, walking away, I think it needs to be pointed out that just because you walk away from the left does not mean that you have to become a Republican. It doesn't mean that you have to even be fully conservative. It just means that you're fed up with the crap from the left. You're fed up with, you know, them saying that they're right. They're the only right answer. They know everything. You know, it's the party of lies. It's the party of deception. And nobody should want a part of it. Nobody should want to be part of the party that victimizes you all of the time, that tells you no matter what you won't succeed, and wants to blame every white person in the world for every race relation issue, because it's just not true. The facts are not true, and more than once I've presented facts to people in an argument, any kind of liberal argument, any kind of democratic argument, and they can't argue facts. So, you know, just to walk away from the left does not mean that you have to go right. You can stay center, be an independent thinker, and honestly, that, I believe, is the future of the country. I don't think that the future is Republicans and Democrats. I think the future is going to be goodbye two-party system. Everybody is going to have a brain of their own, and they're going to think with the brain of their own. And as a millennial, I have hope for my generation that we're going to do away with the two-party system, because it's time that it goes. But hands down, walk away from the left. They're toxic. They run on negativity. They run on, you know, the fact that they believe that they want you to believe that you cannot succeed as a woman, as a gay man, as a gay woman, as a trans. You cannot succeed. You cannot, as a black person, as an immigrant, anybody that's not white, pretty much, that you cannot succeed in this country or in this life without them to speak for you. And I believe that every person in this world, I don't care who you are, I don't care your gender, I don't care your sexual orientation, I don't care any of that. I believe that if you want something in life, if you fight for it, you will get it. And you don't have to do it in a negative way. So join me, walk away from the left. You don't even have to walk right, just stay center. Let's do it.